Hey gang, it's Delty from DeltyIsGaming.com, here to do a quick video on understanding roles in Elder Scrolls Online. Basically, in under 5 minutes, I'm going to explain to you the Holy Trinity principle in typical MMOs. Understanding what a tank does, a healer does, and a DPS. That way you can understand what things you should be doing in a dungeon or throughout group play in Elder Scrolls Online. Whether you're new, coming back, this video is going to be helpful. It's going to be a quick watch, lots of information. Let's get rocking. The tank in its simplest form is essentially taking pressure off your other teammates. You taunt enemies, basically getting their attention, and NPCs specifically, and trying to take all the damage. You build your character around being really sturdy, independent, self-sustaining, beast mode. That's what tanks really excel at, taking pressure off your allies. So if a healer's healing, a DPS is doing damage, you want to optimize their ability to do their roles by taunting enemies and getting their attention. In Elder Scrolls Online specifically, there's only 2 taunts right now in the game. One is from the Sword and Shield line, active ability. You can take either morph. This is one taunt, it uses stamina. The other taunt is from the Undaunted skill line, another one you can take and also uses magicka. You have one of 2 options to taunt. There is no area taunt. What a taunt does is basically goes, hey, points at an enemy, brings it towards you. That's your entire job. Do you have to taunt every enemy? No. You prioritize. Know what's the biggest threat to you and your group, taunt that, and lock it down. That's your job as a tank. The healer does, well, you guessed it, heals. It basically is the primary support class that helps allies who can't heal themselves, basically preventing people from dying. A lot of people don't understand this, but really good healers optimize their group with resources, added damage, defense, and barriers. That's what you should be prioritizing when you're doing healing. You can even do damage as well. Your number one priority is to be the captain of the defense, preventing people from death. There's a couple ways to heal in this game, particularly the most obvious is a restoration staff using magic. Now there's a bunch of different abilities. Every class can heal in this game, which is great. And there's also even some stamina heal abilities and damage shields. So if you're doing a healer, think about healing, but if no one's taking damage or everyone's full health, optimize your group. One ability that you can use is Combat Prayer. Combat Prayer increases your friendly's damage by up to 8%. Great healers don't just heal, they optimize their group. The most common role is damage, also called DPS, damage per second. Well, you guessed it, you're supposed to do damage. Your primary job is to do as much damage as you can while taking the least amount of damage possible. That's the part that people don't understand. You can do a lot of damage in a variety of different ways in this game, specifically with stamina-based weapon abilities. You can also do it through magic. Regardless of which way you do it, your primary goal is to do a lot of single target damage on command to kill a specific boss, and also area or AoE damage to kill a group of mobs. The best DPS that I've ever played with are really good at being elusive, doing a lot of damage, being self-sufficient, but also not taking a lot of damage. That's so important for group play. The best tip I can give you about group play is do one role, do it very well. Hybrids and that sort of thing work on soloing and playing by yourself, but at the end of the game, when you're doing the hardest obstacles in the game, focus on one thing and do it very well. Do your job, nothing else, and rely on your friends to do the same thing, and you will have a powerful, dynamic experience. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you learned something about the Holy Trinity and Elder Scrolls Online.